Hi group, it's Tom here. I'm filming this video literally seconds after watching Ryan's video. I've just gotten home from a day of constantly walking. I'm so worn out and I have a lot of work to get done on the weekend, so I thought I'd film this now so it's ready for tomorrow. Now, Ryan said I have to use Harry Potter references and quotes in context. The only problem with that is that I'm not really going to be going through my day because the day's already over when I'm filming this. So as a trade-off, I'm going to do a quote or as many quotes as I can remember from each Harry Potter movie, but they are going to be in the exact voices or hopefully sounding like the exact voices from the characters. Okay, so I'll start with the first movie and go through right until the end. So this vlog is somewhat entertaining. I should have known you'd be here, Professor McGonagall. Then McGonagall turns into a cat and, you know, it's a really weird scene in general. Mr. Potter. That sounds nothing like Alan Rickman. Hold on a second. Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. Not to mention the damage you inflicted to the Romping Willow, which has been on these grounds since before you were born. As it is. And then this is where Dumbledore enters. They are not! And then Snape does this really weird thing where he jumps up from behind the desk and he's like, Headmaster, these berries destroyed the price. And then they go some old bullshit, I don't know. Which, by the way, is the best one, but we won't tell anyone that even though I've just told you. And he's sitting right over there! What? Me? No, not you, you're rat! See, I've watched these movies way too much, I have to admit. This is when Lucius Malfoy sees the Weasleys at the Quidditch World Cup. If it rains, you'll be the first to know. And yes, I have been practicing that in front of the mirror more times than I should have. And then Sirius Black's like, nice one, James! And Harry's like, that's not my name! That's not my name! That wasn't really a quote, but I just thought it was, you know, pretty cool moment to bring up. But there's a part where he's eating ice cream and then Professor Slughorn's like, really? Wellenby, how's your father going? He's like, don't know. Me and my dad don't get on. And then in a reply to that, Professor Slughorn, you know, saying, oh, does he still brew potions? And my favourite line in the full movie, the kid's like, don't know, the only potion he thought worth having was a stiff one at the end of the day. I don't know why that gets me every time, but it just does, you know, it just hits me right here. I haven't seen this recently, like I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it recently, so I can't really remember any specific line. I'm going to do this whether you like it or not. And Rob enters. G'day. That wasn't meant to be part of the challenge, but that's going to count as my Half-Blood Prince Part 1 quote. Half-Blood Prince Part 1 quote. Half-Blood Prince Part 1 quote. My Deathly Hallows Part 2 quote will be...
You should think about these things first.
I should. So for the final Deathly Hallows Part 2 quote, instead of doing a quote, I'm going to do an action, and I'm going to show you how Voldemort hugs, which is pretty much how I hug. So you've probably noticed a few things about this vlog so far. One, it is very rushed, and that's because, like I mentioned at the beginning, I am so pressed for time right now. This is going to be edited really quickly. Oh, and by the way, that's where I film my videos. It's kind of messy at the moment, but just thought you should know. The challenge was sort of fulfilled, but it wasn't, so I'm sorry about that, Ryan, but, you know, trying to do what I can. So that's the end of the vlog for today, and for tomorrow I nominate Keaton, and his challenge is he has to pick one page from any book. It can be a textbook, whatever he wishes, and he has to wrap that page with a beat in the background and make it look, if you have enough time, like a rap music video. If you don't, wrapping the page on camera is just fine. And yeah, thank you very much, group. Hopefully this was... It's probably one of my worst vlogs, but, you know, I got through it, so... See you next time, guys, and good luck tomorrow, Keaton.